G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me WOODLE, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, where we are back for another day in Undead Legacy. I've got a lot of things on my plate, and as I watch the sun rise on yet another day, it's now day 55, so the Horde night is tomorrow night. So I've got today and like the morning of tomorrow, always down to the last minute, because that's how it always goes, to try and get this place up and rolling. And one of the things that I do have to consider pretty thoroughly is that now, because I have my kick-ass balcony out here, which is all important and you can't even consider getting rid of it, otherwise your base is worthless. Now I have my balcony, I can't manually fight against the vultures anymore. I can't come out here and shoot the flapping pelicans whenever they show up. So I need to get some electricity going. I need to get some like turrets going upstairs, some ways for like anti-air defenses to come into play, because I can't do it anymore. That's kind of like priority number one. Overnight, I was also a bit of a busy boy doing my utmost to look after Deeds over here. Pat, pat, pat. Love to have you on my side, DD. And I actually have some presents for you. You can assist me by holding on, if the game can keep up with me, please, holding on to a couple of mods I made you, just to make our relationship even better than it already is. So we're gonna go, I have to pick you up, don't I? Pick you up, modify you, and I now have a light for you so you can see in dark places and keep me company in the dark shadows, but also the drone medic kit, which means that if I give you, I have to put you back down again, you're not like a car, can't just open up your hood out and about on the town. Not a Barbie girl after all. If I open your storage real fast and give you these, that should mean that when I start getting a bit messed up, these will come over and strap me back together again, which sounds like a bloody lovely idea. That does give me a bit of extra space on my hotbar, which I'm pretty bloody happy about. I might even I was gonna put the knife down there, but I have my sword, which is doing a pretty good job. And now I can like actually repair it and stuff, so I don't need to worry about carrying the knife around with me all the time. So I guess some frames can go down there. But the other thing that I've done overnight, which you can kind of see here, this little red square, is I've finally put in some proper dye into the game, some proper color to make life a little better. Now, unfortunately, I can't dye the new like custom weapons for Undead Legacy because they're like bought assets, they're not actually like moddable in the game. This has no dye option for them, but things that are normally in the game, like a crossbow or a ratchet or whatever, the normal stuff can all get dyed. So I reckon my titanium shovel, that's got a dye slot. Let's modify you. There's no icon, but I swear to you it is the right thing. Look at that. Look at that. How could you not love that? Look at the shiny purple blade. See, everything's better when you dyed a good shade of purple, and that is a bloody cracking shade of purple. There was also, I've been reading through the comments and trying to like get some kind of like tips and tricks from people who know this mod better than I do, and apparently I've been going about making bricks the wrong way. Because if I grab my bricks there and I jump over to here real quick, to make a brick, not in you, takes 2 clay. Yeah, it's only 2 clay to make a brick. So if I scrap 1 brick and it gives me more than 2, it gives me 4. Yes, people in the comments were telling me that bricks are like an infinite resource. You make the brick, scrap it to clay, you double your clay, and then you make the bricks again. So you can kind of just like exponentially make all the building materials you need. Bit of an oversight, I probably admit, but I'm going to take advantage of that oversight because it's me and that's what I do. But it does cost me fuel, but I think I'm pretty happy with that. How long are you going to take? 580. We'll just make doubly sure though. If I scrap 2, it should be 8, yeah? It is definitely 8. Okay, I'm gonna go over to my workbench, go to you, scrap you in there so it doesn't take up my inventory space, which will be fine. And while I'm waiting for that, I'll grab my clay out of here and quickly whip up a whole bunch of other bricks and get that process going. Nice, that's now cooking away. DD just warned me that apparently there's someone downstairs, and sure as shit there is. Almost cut off your legs at the knees, but that's fine. The katana's doing okay. It's still not that great. And actually, admittedly, I was supposed to go away and research what I wanted to spend my points on, and I didn't do that. So maybe I'll just have to wing it. I've got no points available right now, but that's fine. The problem is, though, if I start doing that, I'm going to lose, like, my shotgun abilities. And, well, I suppose all I really need to do is take the points out of Pummel Pete's, put it into knives. But it's also going to mean my strength tree is going to... Oh, I don't know. There's so many questions I have for that, and none of which I have the answer for. But something I do have an answer for, yet another hot recommendation straight out of the comments, is apparently repairing the 240 isn't as bad as I was worried that it would be. Do you have anything inside you? You probably have some mods. Yeah, you do. Give me all of those real fast, and Nothing in inventory, that's fine. Pick you up, quickly charge over so I can almost make it to the ladder. Not quite. Chuck you into the mini bike instead just to hold on to for now. But apparently repairing the 240, well, I was worried that it was going to take a car repair kit like it's supposed to. I can apparently pick it up, take it to my maintenance bench, and repair it in there. So I'm going to give that a whirl. Grab you, up the ladder, because weight carrying capacity doesn't apply on ladders. So good. Took a bit of work of just like chucking the car into various crafting station things to get over to the ladder to lead me down to here, but that should allow me to chuck you into this. And I actually have all of the guns to repair you, and you're not really that expensive either. You're way cheaper than making like a car repair kit. Wow. Okay, well that's a bit of a no-brainer. I do want to quickly make sure that you're not going to use any of my good batteries to do that. Where's the battery box? I think it's in the tools. Are you the batteries? Yeah, okay. I'm going to take the best ones. I don't want to use like one of the shitty ones to do this. I'm going to take the best ones and put you somewhere else where the maintenance station can't reach you. Keep you nice and safe from those greedy mitts. There we go. So just repair that one all the way back up to spick and span. Happy as. Nice. Okay, well that worked a bloody treat. Thank you, comments, for recommending that one. And also the brick thing as well. So all the common tips are coming through hot and heavy and making life just a little bit better. But now I do have to try and make my way all the way back down to the bottom again and take the 240 with me. Put you back where you belong, just out there, ready to go up and out into the rainstorm again. Someone's beating on something somewhere, but it's alright, they'll find me. They'll find when they're good and ready for me. You can have your mods back. Now that purple dye, by the way, that I had, I did just spawn that in to show you guys that the mod was working now. That's the only one I'm giving myself. The rest of it has to be found like normal. At least I bloody hope it can still be found out there somewhere. Otherwise, that purple axe is about to be my best friend forever. But there you go. There you go. We're up and ready to kick on then. Now to start working on my electricity systems, which I do have some things already. I've got compact engines, I think go into the generator. I've got that. I've got my battery bank. I've got a wiring tool in here somewhere as well. The main thing I need though is that SMG turret. That's what I should focus on first. So to research the SMG turret, it's going to take me 200 research data. That's not too bad. SMG parts only 5. Steel, various other things. That's not too shabby at all. Because to buy one of those through Trader Potato was like $6,500. I'm pretty sure it was. Was it Trader restock day today actually? I don't think it was, but I haven't said good morning to Jen so far today, so it might be worth me going over and having a bit of a chin wag to her. I can't afford to buy a turret, even if she has one, but she might have the schematic for it. And I feel like just double checking that, seeing if there is some knowledge at Jen's compound. That might work out in my favor, so it's worth a cheeky dink over. Someone's just hanging out outside the door. Bonk! Just take your legs out from underneath you. Oh, and I've already sliced up my bloody 240 again. Just repaired the bloody thing. And already dinking up all the paintwork. Oh, and dinking up your arm as well. Unlucky buddy. Jenny's my girl. Not for you. Close the door behind me just in case. Was there still? There was. It's another thing people were warning me about. They left a whole bunch of fuel over in the chemistry station at Jen's. Jenny girl, how are ya?
You again. I'm starting to think you like Dr. Jen.
Yes, I will write it on the wall if you so desire. Anything for you, Jenny girl. You'll be stocking day 57, so I don't think that's today. No, I remember turning down your giant gas barrel last time. Alright, yeah, nothing really in here. SMG turrets are way too expensive, so I think making them is the right way to go. I've got solar stuff already. Blade traps, tempting but not tempting enough, I don't think. Maybe at the next horde base, if there is a next horde base. So now that we know that that's off the table, let's research one of you. It's going to take a full minute. I need to be less, like, strict with how I spend my resources, though. I am worried about how many SMG parts it might actually take to build one of these things. I don't want to have to go raiding for specific parts today if I can at all avoid it. I don't really want to start scrapping down my UMP just to get it either. Even though it would give me SMG parts, but that's way too good of a gun to go just scrapping apart all willy-nilly. While I'm waiting for that, where was my Valkyrie drill? You're a tier G, and I've been spending a good chunk of time out in the wasteland trying to find a better one, and so far haven't had even a blink of success. So I want to see, even though I've sworn off upgrading further because I bloody hate the random gambling mechanic of it. Ooh, yeah, okay, so repair you with titanium. To upgrade you though is a lot. 15 titanium plates. I have to go a couple of levels before you're gonna let me put like extra mods into you as well. It might be worth a trick though, because the Valkyrie drill is the end game mining tool, so it's gonna be worthwhile getting it to be good, but it might just cost me everything I have to do it. I've got enough titanium to make 96 plates, which actually isn't all that many. I'm gonna make 40 to start off with. Don't want to go too all in too early and do something silly about it. While that's crafting away, my blueprint should be done. Grab you, click the use button. Don't trust your hotkeys. I don't trust myself. You. I have one motion sensor. I have enough for one SMG auto turret, which should be all that I actually need. You, SMG, oh, no, for goodness sake, that's not the search bar. That one, SMG auto turret. Quickly whip up one of those. Grab my ammo while I'm at it as well and chuck it down into the Horde Night box. Because yeah, just one turret in the right spot on the roof will actually do a good chunk of good. I'll see if I can kind of show you on my little ledge out here. So most of the vultures, you can see the roof is all kind of fucked up over here in between the tiles. This is where most of the vultures are going to be attacking. So if I put my SMG auto turret down here, looking that way, if that's its cone of fire, anytime a vulture comes down, only takes a couple of rounds to put it down. So, bap, 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 vulture goes squawk, 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 and then blah, 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 and everyone's happy. Well, except the vulture, but that's fine. Now that I know that roof up there is so bleeding cooked, and could just duck up and give it a little tickle with some resources, get you up and at 'em again. There you go, nice and shiny. Keep all the weather and pigeons out. Lovely. The last thing you want if you're focusing on something else at night time, and all you're hearing is some possums shagging up in the rafters. Happens all the bloody time in Australia, and it's the worst bloody thing. Sounds awful. Either way, the roof is in ship shape again. Well, most of it is. God, the vultures do a lot of damage. I suppose I better start figuring out what I'm gonna do, like, with all my power stuff. Like, where I'm actually gonna run all my powers. I'm gonna grab you, grab my generator as well, grab myself a couple of engines, because those are the ones that go into the generator, and, what else do I need? Oh, the solar cells. The solar cells, what do I do with you? That one and these. To find a place for you up on the ceiling, it shouldn't be too hard. You're still cracking away. Quickly tuck it over and scrap up those bricks into, oh, shit, into fresh bloody, fresh bloody clay. There you go, look at that. So the first stack already repaid all of the clay I spent. I spent 1,000 and I'm getting back what? Like 2,300. That's a real good conversion rate. I reckon I've actually done a pretty bang up job of like taking advantage of all of the space that's available in this POL. This is about the right space for an Undead Legacy base, I think, with all the various workstations and stuff you need. Not a lot of wasted area, and it doesn't feel too cramped. So good job me. But the thing I'm kind of worried about is if I start chucking down my power stuff, like down here, for example, which is kind of a bad spot for it. But imagine like if a cop shows up in the Horde Night, gets to about here, I shoot him a whole bunch and have to reload, and then he pops. That will, like, the explosion radiuses on things in 7 days is a little bit skewy. So it would damage these blocks here, but it damages blocks behind the blocks as well. So there's a reasonable chance that it might actually break all my electronics through the floor. Annoying, I know, but it's definitely something I have to take into consideration. So maybe there's a better spot I can put it in. Oh my goodness. Another Eliania's treasure map? Couple of urban combat books as well. I'll scrap you for the SD cards, thank you very much. But Eliania's been digging holes and shoving shit inside it for a heckin' long time. Shame she doesn't leave the key, even though it says she does. She's a liar, but she's also a thief, and I get to benefit from her thievery. Alright, Lani, I'll go out there and check out your new box when I get back to the wasteland again. Take full advantage of that. You can just go into the sellables box for now. In you go. Take all of my batteries back. I have to hold on to them because I need to go in the battery bank. Still haven't figured out where they're going to go. Just got distracted by loot. Shocker. I think maybe just this little spot here. It's far enough away from where the zombie's going to be that I think it'll be okay. But it's also on the right end to run the turret upstairs. There's other things I want to run electricity to, but the turret's kind of the most important bit. So I reckon if I just get rid of that block there, we're 2 blocks high, just like attach the generator and the battery bank to the wall. Grab you and you. Let's go generator on the bottom. We'll go like that, and we'll put you like that. So the distance between the nodules is basically 0, which I kind of like. You can have not those. Oh, I can have that though. Durpo coming in. Gib. Oh, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I know I got distracted by loot 2 seconds ago and remonstrated with myself, but we're doing it all over again. Because some habits die hard, especially when you don't particularly want them to die. Let's go get the shiny stuff. I do kind of miss the days when the derpo signified that it was tradie restock day. You kind of had that reassurance. It kind of makes sense that like it's not the same now. The tradies restock on or less often than the derpos come in. But it was always kind of nice having that little reminder. They're like, hey, if you want to go and get some good things, you should go out and see the tradie right quick. Oh, there's a dingo right there. Just put you down so you don't come and steal me shit off me. You can also piss off. Look, I came all the way out here. I'm not letting you guys steal it from me now. Loot and specs are on for the +5 goodness. And get up there. Up. Nope, don't let it land on your noggin though. It might do some damage. It did land on the dingo though. Jeez, that's really cruel. I wonder if I didn't kill him first, if that would have like knocked him out or something. Would have been a fun experiment, but got to do better things today and not just run that. 68 lockpicks, thank you very much, and 2 learning elixir recipes. I'll read one, scrap the second one. That's not too bad at all. That's really bloody good. Unless it's a different kind of battery, this should be nice and straightforward. Chuck the tier C's in first. Also, I can't shift click, so maybe the compact engines are the ones that I need. Tier D, tier E, because there's C, D, and then the E's with the slightly better charge in them, like that. Got a spare battery after all. Nice, you're working. All right, so generator. It is the compact engines. Nice. Okay, so I was right about it. Just can't shift click them. In you all go. You are going to need some fuel. Fortunately for you, I have bountiful harvests of liquefied dinosaurs that I'm more than happy just to chug a lug into ya. You, generator, refuel. Wow. I suppose only 20 liters and you hold 600. All right, there you go. There's 2 full jerry cans. Hope that lasts you a little bit. Before I forget soon, I need to make sure that you are wired up so you can charge my batteries. Don't have any scrap wire in my inventory. I need wire? Do I have wire? Scrap wire. Okay, so I actually have to, oh, that's kind of fun. I actually have to find like the wiring to wire things up. That cost me 1, that's fine. There's a little loop there, nice and happily. So if I turn you on, but it was always so easy, you've got no draw on you, but that should charge up the batteries, right? I'll leave you running for a little bit because while you're charging away, I'm gonna head upstairs and we'll find a good place to chuck in my my solar panels. Grab you. Is that, oh, I don't know if that's the right angle. None of the roofing on this place is like at like a proper 45 degree. It's all just wedgie boys. There's no good spot to put ya. So I guess I just have to find one. I opened up a hole and it wasn't a good idea. It's exposed on both sides. So I'm gonna just not do that. Hold this one, copy the shape real fast and bang it back in. I'll plug you up in a second. No one saw it. It's all fine. It's all good. I don't really know where I should be chucking it. Maybe like right up that zippy top because that might work out okay. I'm trying to find a place where it's not going to expose the inside. But this whole place is exposing. You know what? Maybe in that case, maybe instead of like trying to like seat it into the roof, I'll just go all out and give it a nice little platform to sit on. Right? Yeah, rather than trying to like seamlessly integrate it, just whack it on top, bolt it on, and just be happy with it as best we can. Put you like that. Although on the inside, it's gonna look gross, isn't it? I'm gonna need a wedgie boy. Just because I'm kind of bolting something on, I'm gonna have to ignore aesthetics completely. Get the wedgie boy, copy rotation. That's the wrong way around. But if I flip you around to that, nope, to that way, on the inside, you look proper, but on the outside, you'll have that nice little shelf going on. Yeah, happy as. Chuck you down, spin you around so you slope it in the same way the roof does and put you on. There we go. So if I chuck you into here, like that and like that, it's only going to charge at 37 watts, which is why I've got the generator going. It's going to be a faster charge, but this is going to just charge passively throughout the day, which I think is a really good idea. So I'll grab you, run you down to the same spot as the other ones. Down we go, straight through the ceiling into you. So I can't charge with both at the same time. I think I knew that actually. That might have been silly of me. I wish there was a way to like go between them then. Like, you know, have that charging during the day, then change over to the generator at night if I wanted it to. I know that like it'll use the solar bank while it's generating power and then flip over to the battery bank at night time. But I wish I could charge them both from both angles. Oh, has it? Has it? It's fine. Mine too. Out. I can use the sword and make short work of them. I completely forgot, like, at the start of the day, I chucked in my Valk into my maintenance station to see if I could upgrade it. I now have the titanium plates I need some acid, which I don't think I can make for myself. I thought that was grain alcohol, but I'm pretty sure acid can't be made, only found. But before I take that for granted, I'll absolutely just go and double check that's not actually the case. Acid, no chance of researching in them. Acid, real acid? Nothing in there either. Right, so upgrading the Valkyrie drill is still a bridge too far. I wanted to, I tried to, it's just not an option. I can hear a fair lot of tippy tappies. Oh, I can see some charges as well. All right, hold on. It's what the Fugly Famous was made to do. Although, to be fair, I don't really need to rely on the Famous unless it's like a proper horde night. It may not be as quick killing him this way, but it still is a pretty fucking bang up job. All right, g'day Deeds, what are you doing out there on the wrong side of the fence? That's all good though, they can just keep on coming up. I can keep on slicing them down like a buffet of death. SMG turret is done. Does it tell me what rounds this uses? It, light opacity, no required power 15. That's fine, because it run basically just off the solar panel, but obviously the solar panel won't work during a horde night. So you didn't actually tell me what kind of rounds you're after. I put in a switch that's all wired up, ready to go just to run it upstairs. Up we go. And can I give you a nice, like, better seat? Is this gonna, like... No, it's gonna be good. Okay, it's gonna give me a nice little flat area. Okay, that's fine. That's kind of what I wanted. I'll do the same with the next block along. Just so it's not like I'm, like, sitting up above the ground. I know it makes zero difference in the grand scheme of things, but it makes me feel a bit better. Like, just for a moment, physics actually does apply to this game. Put you in like that. Right, okay, so you're gonna take... I don't even know. It doesn't bloody tell me. It doesn't tell what ammo you need, so I might just go and grab all of my 9mm and all of my 10mm and just figure out which one you'd rather. That'll be just down here. Excuse me. You. I hope it's 9mm because I've got so much 9mm ammo that's currently not being used. I've only got the Bengal M9 that's going to use it anyway. But I'll grab some 10mm as well, just in case. And I guess 44? 44 Magnum turret would be pretty bloody fantastic, but I doubt that's going to be the option. Up we go. Right, you. What do you want? 9mm? No. 10mm? Yes. Dang. I didn't want that because the 10mm goes in my SMG. Probably should have seen that coming then. 10mm rounds go on SMGs, probably goes into the SMG turret as well. Could probably put 2 and 2 together and come up with something other than 4. Right, okay, not my best moment, but whatever, that didn't happen and push on. At least we have it working now, though. While you're up, make sure that you're working. There we go, the numbers are yellow, so we know that we're fine. So you'll target zombies and strangers, but not me or my allies. Not that I have any friends anyway, but Jen would be safe to come visit. So if I just, like, angle you like that, that should mean that, yeah, look at the cone of fire. So nothing, not that anything's gonna really be up here other than vultures anyway, but there's gonna be no wasted ammo on random zombies wandering around. Speaking of, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I did see a couple of them, so just missed the shot. Fired a little bit too early in true me fashion. Anyone else? Just clear up the neighborhood a little bit before shit goes to the fan tomorrow night. Now that I do have electricity running, I've got a couple of lights around the place. None that match though. I've got no... Oh, I've got brass outdoor lights, which look wonderful, but not really what I want to be hanging off the ceiling. Dang. Although I could replace the lanterns. Oh, actually, hang on. Hang on. This may not be important to everyone else in the middle when you're preparing for a horde, but it's important to me. Can I go like that and like that? What a perfectly reasonable use of my limited time and resources. You can stay there, but I do want to chuck some lights up along the ceiling to act as like relays. They can go through there and then run a separate switch over this side, because I would like to put in some electric fences. I've got 3 of them, so I can make like a little jaggedy, like, kind of like V shape along the path the zombies take, just so when I do get all the way up to like the barrier, they'll get sizzly so I can stab them. One of the lights is actually this big fuck off light bay thing, which looks bloody sick. Can I actually wire you up? Yes, I can. All right, you stay there. You stay there too. I don't have another one of those. The other one I've got is just this fluoro light, which is significantly smaller than that one. Bit of a shame. Would have been lovely to have both of those. In fact, lights. Can I just make a light? Not really. What about in my, whatchamacallit, in my research station? Lights. No, still no. I want more of these. These are sick. I'll go and find some more medicine over in Higashi. But if I wire you to there, get my little wire saw, battery bank to that one. In you go, and then over to that one. Lovely. And then just continue that out to the lights outside. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. I'm excited for nighttime now, just to see what it's going to look like. They're gorgeous though. Look how lovely my little balcony's gonna be. I need more of these. Just want to put this switch in somewhere it's gonna be relatively protected. Still got the bloody cornicing in here, which is just taking up room. We want to put it up and away as much as possible. Really just to protect against the cop vomit. So you go to there, please. And then somehow, I've got to find a way to place electric fences out here to kind of like protect myself from everything else that's gonna be happening. I don't like that there's wires everywhere. We'll go from you down to you. So I have a way to turn off and on the electric fences without impacting the lights at all, because they have electricity pass through. Even though it's off, the power can still go through it. You, I'll take you back again. You're not super necessary. Can also take you. You're not super necessary anymore. This new lighting though, I really like it. I really like that light bar. I want so many more of them. It's like so good in here. I think the best option for keeping my electric fences safe is to put them all the way on the far side over there. Kind of like that, which will be toward the like leg level or head level. Probably leg level. So I'll go like that one, stick you upside down all over that side, stick another one there, and then maybe just... Ooh, I probably should have done it the other way because the switch is what, up there? Alright, that was a bit silly of me. That was a bit silly of me. Hold on, just chuck down a block so I can pick you back up again. If I can. I cannot? I can pull lights fixtures out of the bloody ceiling, but I can't pick up a bloody electric fence I just chucked down? That's a bit upsetting, although I suppose... But it all works out the same if I just put you there. Because then, if I can... I can't quite reach it. If I go from this one... Imagine it's already connected to the switch, but that's fine. To them. And then from you to them, we have two options for electricity. That should be good. That should be fine, I think. Before I forget, need to grab some planks. Need to grab one of my hammers as well. Grab you. Where's my nail gun, actually? It'll be down in the horde night box. Down we go. Jeez, it's already bloody 8 o'clock at night. Today has gone in a blink of an eye. I had other things I wanted to do today. I was like, oh, I'll just get my base sorted out this morning before I head on out into the world. But turns out not enough time to do everything. Make sure you're nice and upgraded. I also wanted to... In fact, now that I've got... Yeah, it's fine. Now that I've got bulk bricks, I'll take you. And I want to upgrade... G'day, bud. The electric fences aren't on right now. In fact, you would be a good tester. So while you're faffing about, upgrade that. No, not large stones. I want to go straight to brick. Really? Alright, maybe I need to just like break those down and replace it with a brick block then. I forgot there was the stupid flagstone option in between. Shit. Well, that annoyance aside, turn you on. No, nothing. Nothing. Alright, bonds are mate level up, level 69. Nice. Got a skill point to spend though, still need to take my forgetting lick, so I'll do that tomorrow before the horde. Is there no one else? Is there no one else down there? Why aren't you currently running? You're... Oh, I'm an idiot. So all of my electricity, like all of my lights and stuff were just running off the solar panels. I didn't even have this stupid battery bank turned on. I am not a clever boy. Alright, well there's no other zombies for me to lure in to test out my electric fences. I guess I'll just wait till someone stumbles in the front door after a big night at the pub. Already got some brick blocks in there. I'll keep those on me in case I forget what they are. But what I'm actually looking for is fuel bricks. And I don't think I have any more of them, which is a little bit upsetting. Firewood, maybe? None of that. Where do I make the bricks? Bricks are made in carpenter table tier 3, of which I have a tier 2, and to upgrade you, I have everything I need with 7 research out of the spare. Everything I need, bar 2 bits of trunk. Right, okay. Oh, hang on. No, I need to fire something unsuppressed to get your attention. There you go. Walk this way, come this way. Before I get out to start harvesting up some lumber, I need to see if I can harvest you first. Everything's definitely on. Green lights all around. Shit. Why isn't that working? You are definitely connected out to there. Those are all red lights across it though. I don't understand. Why is it? I'm not sure. This is why we test things before the horde shows up. Trying to get all the way to the Blood Moon Horde and suddenly shit ain't working. There's definitely a wire going to there, but red lights on all the electric fences. I'm not sure why that's the thing. I can hear someone gurgling. Is there someone in the bloody elevator shaft again? I think it's a crawler somewhere. I don't know where he is, but he's definitely making a ruckus somewhere. So I need to take care of him before he steals a bloody 240 or something. Where are you? Where is the bloody thing? No idea. We'll find it later. Why aren't those electric fences working? All the power is flowing nicely until it gets to there. Maybe it's just an issue with like the generator maybe then? I'll turn you back on and wire you back up. Each time I do this though, it costs me a little bit of wire into there. Just get you rocking and rolling and get all of your power going. But I have 330 watts available through the bloody, whatchamacallit, through the battery bank. So why isn't that working? That's all going through. Everything here is definitely on and the power passes through anyway. Yep, my balcony lights look sick, just as I expected. Bloody love that. But why, when it gets to here, that's green, why do I start having issues out there? Is there some stupid new mechanic or something specifically for Undead Legacy for electric fences that I don't know? Because if there is, oh, I'm starting to get dicked by it. I'm not happy about it. Now that I've got my trees though, go to here, upgrade you, upgrade. It cost me a bit, but I feel like that was definitely worthwhile because now I can just crank out fuel bricks for almost days. Only 46? Resin's my limiting. Okay. That wasn't quite how I saw that panning up. I can go and get more at least now I know what it is, so that's going to be good for me. Most of my stations now are actually max level. I think that was the last one I had to do. Everything else around here, I don't think I can go any higher. It's as good as it gets. Well, while I have the chance then, I'll get my axe back out and I'll start harvesting up some of the weaker blocks around here just to make sure that, like, I don't break my own building with my shotgun. As we've seen, the shotgun is really bloody happy to obliterate any sort of infrastructure. So if I can just kind of make it nice and solid, I'll make myself a little bit safer. You chuck in like that. I don't need to go all the way up to concrete. I don't think. I think brick will just be fine. Just to stand up to the Vindicator a little bit better. It's pretty common for zombies to get like hung up on this sort of like windowsill out here. This little bit of roofing. So I'm going to move this little cornicing plates. That one, so am I hitting the right block? I bloody hope that I am. The cleansing blows dick me over more than anything else. We all know that. I'm going to get rid of those little blocks there and replace them with bars. So some regular bars like this on the outside support the roof, but more importantly, so that when they're all like kind of beating on stuff, they do decide to go that way. Watch this electrocute me, by the way. I haven't turned everything off. Watch electrocute me. Ah, you sack of shit! How did I know? Why? 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 What? I've run so many zombies through you and you haven't blinked an eye. I go through it and you sizzle me nads off. Whatever. Okay, so that's dicked over. But now I have some like bars I can shoot through to hold the zombies outside. I can fire through and kill them. Lovely. That, like the electric fences though, significantly less lovely.
Master, we are not alone.
Oh my god, are you serious? You know what? Actually, I'm going to leave you alive and I'm going to do something really ill-advised and probably pretty silly. I am going to farm a screamer. What are you even doing here? I mean, I suppose I was kind of breaking down some blocks, not that many. It was all wood anyway. Why did you show up? That was another scream though. There's going to be more of them coming in. Are you electrified? Oh, there we go. Apparently I just needed like a well or a tipping jar. I just needed to prime it before it actually start. Oh my fuck. Before it actually start cooking people. There we go. That is not good news though. Screamers are called in bloody radiators. Right. And there's more of them coming too. Yep, remember when I said this was a bad idea? Turns out it was a pretty bad idea. At the very least, this gives me a good opportunity to really put the new tier 3S? The 3-star famous, the fugly famous who dreams, whereas all its beauty is definitely on the inside. Gives me a chance to really give it a test run and see how good it actually is. And I mean, look, ScoMo's are tanky as fuck, Rad ScoMo's even more so. And it's putting them down like it's a pack of salt and vinegar chips, just immediately down the gob. Don't have any anti-rad on you right now. That might be a pretty good option to try and find some if I can. Is there more coming? There's another screamer.
Incoming enemies, prepare for conflict.
There's the gurgle. Look, I don't want you to die. I don't want you to die, love. Hang on. There you go. Look, I'll save you. I'll save you. Can you just, like, Just go, get off the side, get off me lawn, or at least have another gurgle before I kill ya. All right, that works too. I think probably the best thing about these electric fences is it holds, look at that, it holds the zombies right there, begging for a cheeky headshot with the Vindicator. So like, I'm not gonna say no to that, am I? Almost still alive, down it, look at that, right up. They don't jiggle, I mean, they do jiggle quite a lot, but they don't break my walls at all. Just get right up, close and personal. So then gobble up a couple of pellets. How could you not love it? How could you not love it? Cheeky doubler as well, or almost, hold on. There we go, well, pretend that guy died on the first time round. The new lighting in here looks wonderful. Not quite as glary as like vanilla lighting is. If you put a couple of bare light globes down in vanilla, it gets real glary real quick.
Master, we are not alone.
Where did all you guys come from? I'm not too sure. I was just coming down to grab the loot that the white delivered for me. If you all want to come and say good day and see what I get, I'm not particularly too phased by it. Is that it? That looks like all of them. All right, so what did you give? What did you give me? Where are you? Just there. Check on the old loot and specs. It has come from a white. Not blue though, which is kind of interesting. Shotgun shells, I appreciate that. And some red team. Not particularly fantastic, but not too shabby either. My batteries are definitely getting charged, which I'm pretty stoked about. I can turn you off, because I don't want you just rat-a-tattering and murdering pigeons all night for no bloody reason. I'll save you until I need you for the horde. Everything looks nice and clear out here. All right. What a good day. A good day of progress. I mean, a little bit of battling, a little bit of screamer hordes, but that's okay. You're still cooking all that away. I'll get you scrapping in the workbench again. And then I think I'll just start pumping out a bunch of brickwork. The bricks are reasonably strong, and now they're essentially free. Look at that. So 386 bricks gives me 1,500 clay, which in turn will make 750-ish. That's so good. So good. The one thing I do need to start considering though is what I'm going to be doing about my concrete production. I've got some more stone powder in there, which is fine. I'll whack you straight in, get you working away. But now I'm down to needing cement all over again, which, ooh, I can do with my clay production. Stone powder's good, sand's good. I might actually turn the rest of my large stones then. Ooh, no, do I want to make? That's not actually a good conversion rate. 1,300 stone to 277 stone powder. You feel like it'd be better than that. You give me 144. That one, large stones are fine. Yeah, crack you into sulfur powder as well. Why not? Bone powder, no. Coal powder, yes, definitely. Nitro powder, yes, definitely. My mortar and pestil's getting worked overtime. If it wasn't blunt already, it would be after this. There was 115 fuel bricks just sitting in my bloody chemistry station. I'm crafting up some more gunpowder, trying to get my ammo supplies good and going again. That's going to be like the be-all and end-all of actually surviving the horde. At the moment, it's kind of okay, but like I have a good chunk of 5.56s. That's the thing though. I want to get my my machine gun skills up to level 40, so I get 5.56 armor piercing rounds. That's where I really want to be. It's so far in the distance though. Even with like all the shotgun uses I've been doing this whole time, I'm still in level 33 on shotguns. I've been using that more than I've been chewing food, so that might be a bit beyond me. I'm going to try my best to do it anyway. Go and grab my, yep, out of you, turn you off again, just leave the fuel bricks down there, and quickly whip up even more 5.56s, please. Grab you, 5.56. I can make hollow points, but that's not going to work against anything with any sort of armor. Rather the all-rounder, 30 rounds. All that work for 30 rounds. It's not much. But anyway, guys, with that, it's now, geez, time's got away from me. It's 3:20. I'm sorry, Charlie Murphy. I was having too much fun. But I'm going to have to leave this episode here and come back and face down the next Blood Moon Horde. And if I get through this one, I'm going to raise the zombie speeds again. At the moment, and probably the difficulty as well, they're on run at the moment, and I think like warrior difficulty, I forgot what it is. I think it's like the third to top, so I'll raise it to second to top. Not quite insane, just to really make it really bad out here, which I feel like is probably pretty warranted. So I'll make it through that, I'll raise the stakes a bit, and then I reckon I'm going to go to the wasteland and try and make a horde base in Higashi. That's all contingent on making it through the next Blood Moon Horde, which we'll have to do in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.